English Year 3, Unit 7, Out and About. In this video, we are going to learn about time, quarter past, and quarter to. Let's play a game. This is Mr. Wolf. We are going to ask questions to him. We will ask like this. Listen carefully. Hello, Mr. Wolf. What time is it? I repeat again. Hello, Mr. Wolf. What time is it? Are you ready? Now, let's take a look at this one example. This is a clock Mr. Wolf give. So, look at the long hand. The long hand is pointing at 12. Jarum panjang menunjukkan ke nombor 12. And the short hand is pointing at 4. Jarum pendek pula menunjukkan ke nombor 4. So, what's the time? Do you know the answer? Yes, the answer is it's 4 o'clock. It's 4 o'clock. Now, let's try another one. Hello, Mr. Wolf. What time is it? Again. Hello, Mr. Wolf. What time is it? Alright, so Mr. Wolf gives us another clock. Look at the long hand. The long hand is pointing at 6. And the short hand is pointing at 9. Now, this time, it is a little bit different. Kali ini berbeza sedikit. Do you still remember half past? Half past. We use half past because it is half of the clock. Kita guna perkataan half ni kerana ianya separuh daripada jam. It's 30 minutes and it's pointing at 9. Okay, nampak tak? Ianya 30 minit dan ia menunjukkan ke arah nombor 9. So, the answer is it's half past 9. Bermaksud 9:30 minit. Now, we are going to learn a new word. The new word is called quarter. Quarter. A quarter also means 15 minutes. Suku ni bermaksud 15 minit untuk jam Starting from here on to the big letter of 3. We can count together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 minutes. 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15 minutes. So, a quarter is actually 15 minutes. We've also learned that on the right hand side of the clock, sebelah kanan jam, we will use the word past. Kita guna perkataan past. So, we can say a quarter past something. It means 15 minutes past something. Okay, and this depends on the short hand. Okay, yang bergaris merah tu bergantung kepada jarum pendek. As you can see, the long hand is pointing at 3, which is 15 minutes. And the short hand is pointing at 5. Jarum pendek menunjukkan ke nombor 5. So, the answer is yes, a quarter past 5. A quarter past 5. Look at another example. We look at the long hand first. Kita tengok jarum panjang dahulu. The long hand is pointing at 15 minutes. Jarum panjang tu dia menunjukkan ke 15 minit. We also can call a quarter. Kita boleh sebut quarter. 15 ni suku. What is the word we use for the right hand side of the clock? Sebelah kanan ni apa perkataan yang sesuai kita guna? Correct. We are using the word past. Kita guna perkataan past. We can say it is a quarter past something. Okay? And something is depend on the short hand. Okay? Look at the shorthand. The shorthand is pointing at 8. Alright. Jarum pendek menunjukkan ke nombor 8. So, the answer is, it's a quarter past 8. A quarter past 8. 8 o'clock and 15 minutes is also called a quarter past 8. Now we are going to learn a new concept. This is on the left hand side of the clock. Okay, yang ini kita akan belajar konsep lain pula. Yang ini ialah sebelah kiri jam. Same thing, a quarter is equals to 15 minutes. A quarter is equals to 15 minutes. It's the last 15 minutes of an hour. It's the last 15 minutes of an hour. Let's count together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 minutes. 11, 12, 13, 14 and 15 minutes. It's the last 15 minutes of an hour and we are using the left hand side of the clock. Kita guna sebelah kiri jam. So we will use the word 2 plus 1. Okay, what does this plus 1 means? I will tell you later. So we can say a quarter to something. We are no longer use a quarter past, but we are now using a quarter to. A quarter to something, this is depends on the shorthand. But the shorthand we need to plus 1. The shorthand we need to plus 1. Let's look at the example. Now the longhand is pointing at 9. So we are using the last 15 minutes. Kita akan gunakan 15 minit yang terakhir. Remember, on the left hand side of the clock, we are using the word 2 plus 1. Okay. Sebelah kiri jam kita guna perkataan 2 plus 1. We can say a quarter to something. A quarter to something which is referred to the shorthand. The shorthand is pointing at 6 first. So, 6 plus 1 equals to 7. 6 tambah 1 bersamaan dengan 7. So, the answer is a quarter to 7. 6 o'clock and 45 minutes equals to a quarter to 7. 6:45 minit bersamaan dengan 15 minit lagi ke jam 7. A quarter to 7 means we have 15 minutes more to 7 o'clock. Let's see another one example. The longhand is pointing at 9. So we are using the last 15 minutes. Okay, jarum panjang tu menunjuk ke arah nombor 9. Jadi kita akan gunakan 15 minit yang terakhir. So we are using the left hand side of the clock. Kita guna sebelah kiri jam. Okay. Therefore, we are using a quarter to what? A quarter to what? This answer depends on the shorthand. Jawapan bergantung kepada jarum pendek. Okay, and the shorthand is pointing at 4 first. Jarum pendek tu tunjuk ke nombor 4 dahulu. So 4 plus 1 equals to 5. The answer is a quarter to 5. It simply means there are 15 minutes more to 5 o'clock. Okay, 15 minit lagi ke jam 5. A quarter to 5 means there are 15 minutes more to 5 o'clock. Next example. Look at the clock. The long hand is pointing at 9. So we are using the last 15 minutes. And we are using the left hand side of the clock. 15 minit yang terakhir. Dan juga ianya berada di sebelah kiri jam. Same thing. We use 2 plus 1. 2 plus 1. And remember, quarter means 15 minutes. Jangan lupa, quarter ialah 15 minit. Alright. What is your answer? The shorthand is pointing at 1. Okay, jarum pendek menunjukkan ke arah nombor 1 dahulu. So, 1 plus 1 equals to 2. Therefore, the answer is 1:45. In other words, it means there are 15 minutes more to 2 o'clock. Dalam erti kata lain, 15 minit lagi ke jam 2. Okay, let's recap what we have learned today. Look at the first clock. Tengok jam yang pertama. The long hand shows at 3. Jarum panjang menunjukkan ke nombor 3, which is the right hand side of the clock, di mana ianya berada di sebelah kanan jam. So, we will use the word past. Kita guna perkataan past. So, in this case, the shorthand shows at 7. Okay. Jarum pendek menunjukkan ke nombor 7. Therefore, the answer is 7:15. 7:15. If the long hand is pointing at 9, kalau jarum panjang menunjukkan ke nombor 9, which is the left hand side of the clock, di mana ianya sebelah kiri, we will use the word 2 plus 1. Kita guna perkataan 2 plus 1. Plus 1 here is for the short hand. Tambah 1 ni kita guna untuk jarum pendek. So here, the short hand is pointing at 4. 4 plus 1 equals to 5. Okay, 4 tambah 1 bersamaan dengan 5. Therefore, the answer is 4:45. Okay, that's all for today. Thank you. See you next time. Assalamualaikum.